This is a story of a young man called Ali and his journey and experiences, trials and tribulations, an emotional journey of rejection.
Coming soon.
Brothers and sisters, you might are not ready for this documentary. Okay, well, I want to catch that right there once. Okay, I want to stop right here, yeah? So, they're dressed up in red. You see those females, those 9 females, yeah? In the niqab and having... They're not sitting like this. They're sitting like this.
They're sitting like that.
Before the video starts, guys, check out our sponsors, Nature's Blends. They specialize in premium Ethiopian black seed products. Their products are fantastic health supplements and also from the Sunnah. The website is in the description link below. You can also use the discount code SALAM10 for 10% off their products. What are you guys waiting for? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters and dear friends. Welcome to my channel. It's been a long time since I've done a reaction video. I've been really busy, really busy. Alhamdulillah, you know, we've been having a lot of discussions in the park, etc. So I've been heavily concentrating on the raw type of dawah. So today I came across Brother SQ's post about some guy called French Montana. Heard of his name before, but I don't really know him, and I don't want to know him as well, to be honest. So we thought if French Montana's going to step into the scene doing some booky stuff, then you can't say nothing when Kurdish Ali and Egyptian Costello comes and steps into the scene to fix up the French Montana there. So this is Brother Costello. So Brother Costello is involved in the sheets, yes?
Nah, yeah.
Spoken word?
Spoken word, nasheeds, production.
In production. Okay,
No.
that's good, mashallah. May Allah bless you, inshallah.
Jazakallah.
Barakallahu feek for coming. You have a background
Nah.
in the music industry?
In the music industry, to do with composition, production, film, score and music and all of that. But alhamdulillah, at the moment we're just doing the sheets.
Okay, mashallah. And with our editor, Abs.
No.
He's been in the industry for about 15
Very strong
years.
background in the music industry.
Yeah,
yes.
he doesn't like being on camera, so he's not going to have much input. But you'll see his input in the marriage documentary. You'll realise what his input is. He likes to show it, not talk it.
Yeah.
So all we're going to do is, we're going to go straight into this video that's been done, and we're going to analyse. Obviously, you've checked the lyrics.
Yeah.
And I'm going to come from more of the visual and see why he's doing this and to get an understanding. He's Muslim?
No, yeah, of course. Nah, he's Muslim.
Moroccan, yeah?
Moroccan, indeed, yes.
Okay, alright. Let's watch it. So obviously there's going to be no music in it. So, okay. I'm assuming they're not his wives.
No, of course, no.
Yes.
He would like that, probably.
Yeah. Do you believe cigarettes are haram, yeah?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Everybody has weaknesses, but that's haram, definitely, for sure.
Okay. Okay, we've already started being haram police, brothers and sisters. So, okay. Okay, I'm going to stop it here. Yeah. Okay. So how many females do we have? So I think this is the first ever music video of a rapper that I'm reacting to, that I can react to.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, that's good.
There is no naked girls.
There's no naked,
You
yeah.
get it?
This
So
is the right opposite.
Exactly. So it saves us headache of blurring everything in there.
Yeah.
And these women are just covered up.
Covered up.
Now, looking from that angle, obviously to us it's just like, yeah, you know, there's no haram in it, yeah? I'm not going to come and say, you know, wearing red boots is haram. But those kind of red boots up to the knees, as far as I know, certain women in a certain industry wear them.
Yes.
As far as I know, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, please correct
Totally,
me.
yes.
So we've got a bunch of niqabi women, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9, yeah.
Now that's really important because you're going to come from aspects of some Illuminati stuff that you know. So
Yes.
numbers are very important to these people.
Very important.
So maybe I'll just highlight that for you. Maybe you didn't think about. There's 9 of them, yeah. So now we need to also understand that in today's society, there's some madness happening, yeah. So be it with the transgender community, for example, or I want to be identified as a penguin. You call me a penguin.
Yes.
I want to be. I feel 11 years old. Identify as 11. So there's freedom, yeah,
No.
with no limits. You can see the fruits it's bearing. Yeah, the society is going on a mad one. Like I said in many videos, there was a guy who married a piano. I'm sure he's happy because the piano don't speak back. But that's a different story. So right now, I find this problematic. Yeah, because it's gives this weird message. People don't think too deep about it, but when I look and analyze it, Aki, it reminds me, and I'll make it I'll make it very clear. In this video, I'm going to be talking about in depth detail about our sisters, yeah, and the stuff that they go through. We're going to be talking about the haram police who always have a go at them.
Yes.
To have a balanced approach, yeah, and things I do just to balance that as well. Do you get it? But here, it's I don't know. It's me personally. It reminds me of, sadly, our sisters and our brothers as well, but specifically because there's females in here. You know, sisters who may dress up wearing the hijab but wear leggings.
Yes.
And literally you can see the shape of your body. You know, and the Prophet ﷺ said one of the signs of the day of judgment is a woman that will be clothed but naked.
No.
And we understand that today, because if back then they'll be thinking, well, how could one be clothed but naked? You understand it very clearly today when you go
Very
out.
clearly, yeah.
You know, be it in wherever it may be. So I get this vibe where sexualization.
Definitely.
And you said something profound before about before they would use naked girls, and they've kind of moved on from that.
So what they need to do, what the shaitan does, he will work very professionally.
Yeah.
The way he works, he will target you with your own people.
Yeah.
So he will send, let's say, I don't know, he will make a spy out of your own family. He will make an enemy in your own family.
Yeah.
So you can relate to that person. You can trust them. You can everything. And everybody looks at it, oh, so yeah, Moroccan, mashallah, Egyptian, mashallah. But what they're not looking at is what they've actually done here. They've, in the industry, Illuminati and everything, they've used everything. Naked women, you know, wearing the, you know, whatever they're wearing and everything. They done that. Then they used taqlidi, which is like shabi, we call it in Arabic.
Yeah.
So they done, you know, Moroccan shabi, Egyptian shabi. Then they mix it up. And
What's
now,
that? What's that?
shabi is very traditional. Like for example, they will mix their traditional music. How the tribals are, the people with the tribes and everything.
Okay.
But what's here? This is like more Islamic, right here. So what they're trying to do is target us with our own women here. So now we have niqabis. We don't have naked women.
Yeah.
We don't have traditional, which is the you know, wearing the traditional clothes and
Yeah.
even with the traditional music. Now it's niqab.
Yeah.
You don't even know if there's a woman in the background. Like
Yeah. In today's society, they might be trying.
you don't even know. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So niqab with the red boots. The red boots is there definitely stuff to do with the Illuminati and
Yeah.
Freemason and all that, of course. Yeah. So they have, you know, they have symbols and signs, and what they do, they get into your mind slowly, so you get used to it and adapted to it, you know. And that's the way they have very strong tactics to do all of this. And yeah.
Okay. All right, let's carry on watching it. Let's carry on watching. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what's next. Okay. Okay. Is that a real person, bro? Let me just go back a bit. That's not a real person, bro? That's not a real person, bro. That's a dummy. I don't even need to lower my gaze at that, bro. That's a dummy. That's not a real person, fam. Is that a real person? Nah. Anyway.
Well,
we'll see. Even if it's a real person, they are looking quite fake.
definitely.
Okay, boom. What's this? What's this, bro? Why do they always do this? Is it trying to say I'm a loser? What is it?
Allah,
I've seen some of them do as well.
symbols and signs, yeah, that you know, that it's a devotion.
Yeah.
Like it's a devotion code that they have.
Okay, that's kind of watching. Okay. Yeah, she looks real. And well, guys, by the way, we're going to come to the lyrics. But Brother Castella's written some stuff. We're going to go through the lyrics and try to go and analyze it a bit. I just want to watch a few more, maybe about 20 seconds, yeah? Okay, here. This is where it gets a little bit interesting. Not literally.
Yeah, the signs over there that he's using of the devil and then suicidal.
Yeah. Okay, well, I want to catch that right there. Yeah, once. Okay, I want to stop right here. Yeah. So they're dressed up in red. Yeah. As far as I know, it's haram to dress up in full red. Yeah, but that's the least of our concerns right now. But I'm just trying to make a point here. Yeah. So now the thing is, like, what I see when I watch this, you see those females, those 9 females, yeah, in the niqab and they're not sitting like this. They're sitting like this.
They're sitting like that.
And that's like some kind of like a female power kind of, I'm in control kind of movement going on. Do you get it?
Yes.
They're in niqabs.
Never.
Yeah. It's like oppression.
Yes.
But it's like, yani, underneath, like kind of, I see a attack towards the Muslim woman. This is what I see, and this has been carrying on even in the porn industry.
Yes.
I was going to do a reaction video to a porn actor who came out and exposing this whole thing. Yeah.
Yes.
And you can see there's a full-blown attack, and with this picture right here of this female, Aki, look, I've seen certain sisters who may be doing stuff like. There was one that I saw. To me, I found it disturbing. There was a sister who was doing something for Nike.
Yes.
And I came across these pictures. And as that, like people in the dawah, we have to analyze this, and we have to. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
No.
So obviously, it's not permissible to look. And I'm not
Yes.
looking at anything.
Yes.
By the way, I'm not saying like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying this sister was clothed, but naked.
But naked, yeah.
But she
yes,
was
yes,
sat
yeah.
in a very provocative way, which I can't even demonstrate. And she had her tongue out, and she was like this, yeah? This was her sister, yeah? Sorry, forgive me, yeah? I know you guys are probably cringing. I cringe as well. But I just have to make your imagination understand. So I see here, when I see this is like, you're a hijabi, but you can be out there. You get it? You know, you don't need to be the norm, you know, and there'll be a lot of feminist sisters watching this and be like, yeah, you go, girl, you know, go get you some, you know, like all this kind of, they get gassed. So when I see this, I make correlations. Do you get what I'm trying to say? The niqabi sitting like that, for the fact that he's using niqabi, is an outright attack on our sisters. And that's exactly what the Sharia came to protect. One of the things was lineage. And the punishment for adultery is so severe, yeah? It's a deterrent, yeah? But the reason why it's there is because it came to preserve the lineage. Yeah.
No.
And what they're doing now is they're attacking that.
Yeah.
Now, Aki, this is very crucial. This is very important. What I'm about to say. Divorces are on a mass level.
Very
I've been hearing, bro, left, right, center. It's crazy. Now, there's many factors that play a role. Do you get it?
No.
And this is one of the reasons why I'm doing my documentary. Yeah. And people see this documentary as something that I'm hyping, gassing, because I want, look, wallahi, it's the plan, the method that we're coming through is to combat this disease, yeah?
Yes.
Because what they're doing is they're destroying the woman.
They are
And the
destroying
woman are not understanding, they're seeing it as a liberation. I'm liberated, yeah? And you'll have some people of influence, yeah? Sadly, taking the hijab. This happened last year.
Yes.
And I did a whole video about it. I don't know if you saw it, giving Muslim girls my phone experiment. I don't know if you have come across it.
I didn't come across
Okay,
it, no.
so basically, this happened last year where there was a group of young sisters in the YouTube scene, Instagram scene, and sadly, I'm not saying all. Sometimes, you know, I've heard this a lot with, I'm not going to give names, certain Muslim YouTube men,
Yes.
females and males, yeah?
Yes.
Males as well. They come and say, I want to be more myself. And then you think to yourself, what do you mean you want to be yourself? It seems like they were going through a phase of fakeness, and they
Fakeness.
thought this is too much. Now, what they mean by that is, look, this is not really me. I'm fed up of being like this. It's a burden on me. I have to tell you what I really am. And then sometimes, I'm not saying all, sisters taking their hijabs off, brothers in the YouTube scene start doing some madnesses.
Yes.
And you can see, like, I'll give myself as an example.
Yes.
I imagine to myself and I say, okay, I'm in the dawah. If I genuinely did not believe and done this is going to be such a burden on me. Can you imagine me putting an act on Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers, and I'm in my real life I'm doing the opposite. I'd have to live a double life, be bipolar.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So
Indeed.
from what I see from this Aki, yeah, is I don't even like, I'll just let it play like that, but you can see, especially it comes back to this hijabi girl, yeah. Look at her face. What is that? Like what is that? Like, are you what are you, a zombie? Like, why are you giving that you know, that seductive face? Like, don't you think it's like some kind of like, why like this rawness? This, do you get what I'm trying to say?
All
Aki?
of this redness is to do with Jahannam, akhi.
Oh, we know that. That's why they say these people are they worship the dinar.
The dinar,
Oh, you know,
yeah.
I got a sick bar for you. You're gonna like this.
Yeah, yeah.
Dinar.
Yeah.
Dinar.
Dinar, naam.
What does nar mean?
Jahannam. Fire.
Dinar. Yeah. So these are the
Dinar.
people of. No, I'm not saying Audu Billah. I'm saying they're calling to that.
Yeah.
Aki, what do you think? You got, yani, it's very disturbing, man. It's very, very disturbing.
I mean, it's like this. They want to use the shaitan's number one weapon was to use the shaitan. The shaitan number one weapon was to use women
Yes.
against men.
Yes.
And sadly, he tried to use our mother Hawa against Adam alayhi salam. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he taught us in the Quran, and everything was shown to us. And alhamdulillah, Adam alayhi salam and Hawa alayhi salam, they على طول استغفر for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They made istighfar, and there were examples and principles out there for us to learn from. But that's what the shaitan wants. He wants to use the women all as weapons against our families, against our culture, against our deen. Because when he does that, he ruins everything that we have.
Okay, so feminists watching now, they're going to say, oh, what are you trying to say? Are you trying to say women are the evil that they're using against? What are you trying to say, Brother Costello? Are you trying, like, I know where you're coming from, so just to clarify, yeah? You're not saying women are evil.
No.
You're saying that, for example, they are using our sisters, yeah?
They're using our sisters.
Because what's the biggest weakness for a man?
Well, the woman.
Exactly.
There's
So
a poetry in Arabic.
what is it?
So someone said, which he was wrong to say, he said, إن النساء شياطين خلقنا لنا.
Well,
Women are devils that are being created for us. That's what he says, and it's very wrong. فنعوذ بالله من شر الشياطين. So I seek refuge in Allah from all the shayateen. Then the woman she had more fusha, Arabic, she was proper strong, mashallah. She said, إن النساء رياحين خلقنا لكم. The women are flowers made for you, and everybody loves smelling the fragrance of the flowers.
So she refuted him.
Yeah, she gunned him, she finished him. So yeah, alhamdulillah, the woman is why we're talking about this. Woman is a very strong value in Islam.
Yes.
And it's
Yes.
we have to protect our honor and dignity, and because the woman is a madrasa, is a teacher for our children, and a school, and if it goes the wrong way, the kids, they will be misguided, and the shaitan number one, he sends his soldiers out every day to separate families.
Yes, and this happens a lot. And you said something. You said to protect our honor. Obviously, you mean because we honor women, yeah?
Yes.
Because some people, some people misconstrue this. Oh, you're trying to say honor killings. There are honor.
No, nothing to do with that. It's all spiritually here.
Trust me, okay, people that are watching. I'm just clarifying because I know they're going, oh, what do you mean? And especially there might be some feminists. We honor our sisters, yeah.
We honor our sisters,
and they are the foundation. Because there was a saying of a scholar. He said, women are half the population of this earth, and they give birth to the other half.
Of course.
Yeah.
Women,
so the thing is, like examples of the Prophet's wives, etc.
Sallallahu
But we do not take those as role models. Yeah. Yes. And sometimes you see in the Power of the documentary, dissemble this whole thing, because as men we play a big role.
Yes.
I call it the supply demand chain.
Nah.
And you will see in the documentary, because as men, when we have expectations, that's a demand, and there's going to be a supply to that.
Yes.
So we are as much to blame for this kind of narrative, this kind of attitude that's being spread of, sisters wanting to look a certain way, going through lip fillings, all kinds of stuff. Like, wallahi, it's torture. I believe it's torture that it's come down to this. But let's just go to the lyrics. Like, what's some stuff he says?
So he wasn't saying much about. There's a lot of hidden words, obviously, that is very hard to understand, it's a lot of play word. So it's not easy to break through straight away. It's a new record that just came out 2 days ago, and it needs to be analyzed a little bit more better.
Yeah, What do you think he's done this for? Why out of everything, bro? Like,
well, you see, the thing is, it goes back to what I said in the beginning, Freemason and Illuminati. It was invented in the 1700s, and it was to keep the rich, whatever cost it is, and the poor. And so there's either the rich or the poor. There's no middle class, which is us. Islam made us one. لا فرق بين عربي ولا عجمي إلا بالتقوى. That doesn't exist in them. They don't care. And their God is one. There's other. It's the shaitan. Khalas. That's how it is. Lucifer. So they have to follow certain rituals,
procedures
and rules. And for example, for him, he needs to sacrifice his own people.
You see?
So They don't want him to do what everybody else has done. Look, what everybody else does. Oh yeah, show naked women or whatever. Blah. They done that. Everybody does that.
Yeah.
But something else that your people can relate to,
Yeah.
for example, and then they will adapt to it, and it becomes normal.
Yeah.
Just like, you know, like some of the nursery songs that, you know,
Yeah.
kids sing and it becomes normal.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's what's happening, man. I just personally believe it's an outright attack on the family unit, what Islam has come to preserve. And I think with them it's like, you know what, mission accomplished. You know, we've done that. You know, like imagine they're doing rap songs and they're calling the woman a whore. They're calling her the B word. And in Jahiliyyah, we'll see these same girls in the clubs singing along to it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a whore.
And they love it.
And I'm thinking like, and to me it just seems like, you know what, that kind of type is done.
It's downgrading,
like,
for you know, subhanallah, our sisters and that. And
Yeah.
And for the woman, like whatever faith they are, whatever religion, like that's wrong on a woman.
Yeah, exactly, of course.
Yeah.
And people understand, they honor that, they defend that. And I think having these naked girls, it's like, it's finished now, it's boring, it's the same old
boring.
now. It's like different. Now they're going for our sisters.
They're going
and
for kasiyat, ariyat.
What's that?
Wearing, but not wearing.
Yes, exactly. Do you get it? So you can see, brothers and sisters, and inshallah, like in the documentary, we take you on a journey, and inshallah, our whole aim is to nurture you guys to the reality of what's going on. These are little things that you watch and you look up to these people. Yeah, put sisters aside, brothers, look up to these people, sing to this, etc. Wallahi, they are here to destroy and dismantle. That's the aim and objective, and they're starting with the family unit. And because divorces are so high, our whole objective with the marriage documentary is to sustain marriages as well. Not just to find the person in a halal way to get married, but also to sustain. So, barakallah feek, Akim, may Allah bless you, inshallah. I really appreciate your intake. Brothers and sisters, if you can tell us something that we've missed, that you may have seen in the video, please elaborate further, you know, in the comment section as well. And we hope you guys have benefited. And if I'm not mistaken, Brother SQ is going to be doing a video about this as well. Hopefully, if he does, I'll put the link there as well and try and watch his input in it as well. Alhamdulillah, I believe he comes in a good angle in certain aspects. Barakallah feek, may Allah bless you guys. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum.